Level 1. Yorka, the runner. The smell of cheap vodka and stale cigarettes fills your lungs. Your hands shake as you count the rubles. It's 3 a.m. in a back room off Smolenskaya Square. The payment is short by 15,000. Not your fault. The delivery was lighter than expected, but explanations don't matter here. The hulking figure across the table, Sasha, stares at you. His eyes are dead. You swallow. This is your first collection. This is where you prove yourself. This is where you either step up or disappear. You push the stack forward, your heart pounds against your ribs. Every instinct screams to run. You don't. You look Sasha in the eye. You are a Yorka, a 6. A grunt, a runner. Your value is your obedience, your currency is your anonymity. You exist to follow orders. You are expendable. Your uniform is a worn tracksuit and a perpetually anxious face. You learn the streets, you learn the faces, you learn who to trust and, more importantly, who to fear. Your days are a blur of deliveries and collections. You ferry envelopes of cash from a dimly lit kiosk in Sokolniki to a luxury apartment in Kamovniki. You pick up packages, never asking what they contain. You drop them off, never asking who they're for. Your training is swift. You learn codes. Krug means a meeting. Krisha means protection. Obshchak is the common fund. You learn to speak in half-truths, innuendo, and coded phrases. You are taught how to spot a tail. Not a government agent, not yet. Just a rival crew. You scan reflections. You walk in diagonals. You double back. You learn the importance of never standing out, of always blending in. You are a ghost, a shadow. Your job is to be seen only by those who need to see you, and remembered by no one else. Your first lesson in enforcement comes quickly. A small-time shop owner, Misha, is behind on his Krisha payment. Sasha sends you. You stand outside the shop. Misha sweats. He offers you a bribe. He pleads for time. You say nothing. You wait. Sasha arrives. He breaks Misha's hand with a single brutal swing of a pipe. Misha screams. You watch. You don't flinch. You don't intervene. You are an observer. You learn that pain is a language. Fear is the grammar. Compliance is the only response. The money appears immediately. You help Sasha count it. You are already learning to compartmentalize. The scream fades. The cash remains. Your old life vanishes. Your friends from school. Your family. They know you're working. They don't ask what. They see the new clothes. They see the occasional wad of cash. They also see the growing distance in your eyes. You have a new family now, a family of necessity, a family of survival. Loyalty to this new family is the only law. Your phone is a burner. Your car is unregistered. Your name on paper means nothing. Your name on the streets means less. You are a pawn. You are a tool. You are learning to be useful. This is your only path forward. You feel a strange sense of purpose, a clarity you never had before. This is concrete. This is real. The stakes are everything. Level 2. Boyevik, the enforcer. The blood is still fresh on your knuckles, not yours. It belongs to the man slumped against the wall of the meat locker. He tried to withhold information. He thought he was tougher than he was. You proved him wrong. Your breathing is heavy but controlled. The metallic tang in the air is familiar now. Your role has shifted. You are no longer just a runner. You are a Boyevik, a soldier, an enforcer. You are the blunt instrument. You are the consequence. Your weapon of choice is your hands. Sometimes a pipe, sometimes a knife. A pistol is a last resort, too loud, too final for most situations. You learn the anatomy of pain. You learn where to strike to incapacitate, not to kill. You learn to break fingers, kneecaps, ribs. You learn to send messages without words. You are part of a brigada, a crew. Your brigadier, your captain, is a man named Victor. Victor has seen everything. He teaches you restraint. He teaches you precision. He teaches you that violence is a tool, not an emotion. Your typical day begins with a briefing. Victor lists targets. They are debtors, informants, or rival low-level operators encroaching on your territory. You move with your crew. 2 cars. Always a lookout. Always a clear escape route. You identify the target. You isolate them. You deliver the message. Sometimes it's a warning, a few broken windows. Sometimes it's more personal. You become adept at reading body language. You know when someone is about to break. You know when they're genuinely terrified. You use that fear. You harness it. One specific operation sticks with you. A small gambling den, paying protection to a rival crew from the Izmailovskaya Bratva. Victor wants to send a message. You arrive late at night, you wear balaclavas, you smash the slot machines, you flip the poker tables, you don't touch the customers. You grab the owner, a sniveling man named Sergey. You tell him, your Krisha just changed. You say it calmly. You break his prize antique watch piece by piece, then leave the pieces on his chest. It's not about the watch. It's about showing ownership. It's about humiliation. It's about marking territory. The fear in Sergey's eyes is a victory. The lines blur. What is right? What is wrong? The world outside your brigada seems arbitrary. Its laws are weak. Its justice is slow. Here, justice is immediate. Debts are paid. Disrespect is punished. Loyalty is rewarded. You rationalize your actions. These people, these debtors, they are weak. They don't honor their word. They deserve what they get. You are merely ensuring the order. You are a part of a system that works, that produces results. Your conscience, once a nagging voice, becomes a distant whisper, easily ignored in the roar of action. The personal cost is accumulating. Your sleep is often interrupted by nightmares you can't quite grasp. You find yourself scanning crowds even when you're off duty. Trust is a concept for naive outsiders. Everyone is a potential threat, a potential liability. You no longer differentiate between personal and professional anger. It's all one constant hum beneath your skin. You have learned that every problem can be solved with sufficient application of force. This conviction gives you immense power. It also leaves you profoundly isolated. You carry a weight now, a knowledge that few others possess. You are a hammer, and everything looks like a nail. Level 3, Brigadier, the captain. You sit at the head of the long, scarred table. 10 men, your boyeviki, sit around it, silent, attentive. They look to you for direction. They look to you for strength. You are the brigadier, the captain. You command a crew. You manage a sector. Your territory covers the Southwest Administrative District of Moscow. Your power isn't just physical now, it's logistical. You orchestrate operations. You mediate disputes. You ensure the flow of cash into the obshchak. Your focus shifts from raw violence to strategic application of pressure. You understand that a whisper can be more effective than a shout, and economic leverage more potent than a broken bone. You oversee protection rackets, drug distribution networks, and illicit gambling dens. You manage the risk. You manage the profits. You are the buffer between the street-level operations and the higher echelons of the organization. You report directly to an avtoritet. A typical week involves several key tasks. Monday, collect payments from your Krisha network. You dispatch your boyeviki to collect from 23 businesses, restaurants, car washes, small construction firms. Tuesday, review the books. You meticulously track income and expenses. Every ruble is accounted for. Any discrepancy is investigated. Wednesday, intelligence gathering. You have informants, street-level contacts, who feed you information about rival movements, police activity, potential new ventures. Thursday, problem solving. A dispute erupts between two of your protected businesses. One accused the other of poaching clients. You summon both owners. You listen to their arguments. You issue a ruling. Your decision is final. You tell them, you share the profits, or neither of you gets protection. They nod. They understand the alternative. One major operation defines your transition. A network of illegal construction permits is being run by a corrupt city official, outside of your organization's control. This is a direct threat to your income. You don't send boyeviki to smash windows. You send a team to gather information. They document the official's assets, his mistress, his son's gambling addiction. You then arrange a meeting. You present the evidence. You don't make threats. You state facts. You have two choices. You work for us now, or everything you have vanishes. The official is a coward. He agrees. You absorb his network. Your reach expands. You learn that control is not about dominance, it's about integration. Your identity as a brigadier means you are a leader, but also a target. You are responsible for your crew. Their mistakes are your mistakes. Their victories are your victories. The loyalty you demand, you must also give. You still carry a pistol, a Makarov, tucked into your belt, but you rarely need to draw it. Your reputation precedes you. Your word is law within your territory. The sheer volume of decision-making, the constant calculations of risk and reward consume you. Your personal life is now entirely subsumed by your role. You have a new apartment, expensive but sterile. You eat alone. You sleep little. The only people you truly trust are the silent figures who guard your door. You are good at this. You are exceptionally competent. And that competency keeps you alive. Level 4. Avtoritet, the authority. The room is dark, save for the glow of a projector displaying financial spreadsheets. You sit at the head of a mahogany table, not merely commanding a crew, but directing a syndicate. You are an avtoritet, an authority. Your influence spans not just districts, but entire regions. You manage multiple brigadiers, each controlling their own territory. You don't execute orders, you issue strategies. You don't collect payments, you oversee financial empires. Your power is economic, political, and systemic. You are a pillar of the underworld. Your role as avtoritet means you are a major player in the Skodka, the Council of High-Ranking Vorvzakone, and influential avtoriteti. You mediate intercrew disputes. You approve new ventures. You enforce the Ponyatia, the unwritten code of conduct. Your decisions can start wars or broker peace. You operate in a world of high finance and shadowy political maneuverings. You have legitimate businesses, holding companies, real estate ventures, import-export firms that launder money and provide cover. A typical day for an avtoritet involves complex logistical and strategic planning. You meet with your top financial advisors, legitimate bankers and accountants who manage your legal and illegal assets. You review market intelligence, global commodity prices, political shifts, new legislation. You hold weekly Skodka meetings with your brigadiers, discussing territorial boundaries, profit distribution, and recruitment. You interface with corrupt officials, police chiefs, city council members, even regional governors. You provide them with incentives. You ensure their compliance. You give us the tenders, you tell a city official. We ensure the construction is finished on time, under budget. The unspoken part is the threat, but it doesn't need to be spoken. One crucial procedure you manage is the baptism of a new Vorvzakone. It is a rare, solemn event. You, along with other avtoriteti and existing Vor, gather in a secure location. The candidate, an avtoritet who has proven his absolute commitment to the Ponyatia, is presented. His history is recited, his loyalty tested, his purity of intent verified. You listen. You cast your vote. He is worthy, you state, your voice flat. This process ensures the perpetuation of the system, maintaining its strict internal rules. This is how the bloodline of power continues. The man you were in level 1 is a distant memory. Your identity has been completely reshaped. You move through the world with a chilling composure. Emotions are a weakness you cannot afford. Compassion is a liability. You see people as assets or threats. Love is an illusion. Friendship is a transaction. Your family, what remains of it, lives a comfortable life, protected but distant. They exist as leverage, not as emotional anchors. You understand that your ultimate power comes from absolute self-control, from the ability to detach completely from the human cost of your decisions. You are a living legend to your men. To yourself, you are a strategist, a chess master playing a game where human lives are pawns. The game never ends. The victories are fleeting. The responsibility is crushing. Level 5, Vorvzakone, the thief-in-law. The silence is absolute. It is the silence of power beyond question, beyond challenge. You sit in a vast, opulent room overlooking the sprawling lights of Moscow. Your name is rarely spoken outside this inner sanctum. You are a vor v zakone, a thief-in-law. You are not merely a member of the system. You are its architect. You are its living embodiment. You are legend. You are the ultimate authority. Your power is not something you wield, it is simply who you are. You have transcended the need for direct action. You no longer give direct orders. You express desires. You state principles. Others interpret them. Others execute them. You define the ponyatia, the code. You adjudicate the most intractable disputes between rival bratvi, entire syndicates. Your word is absolute. Your pronouncements resonate across continents. Your existence dictates the flow of billions, the fate of nations. You are the hidden hand, the ghost in the machine. Your day is not filled with meetings or tactical plans. It is a slow, measured contemplation. You review intelligence reports from global networks, financial markets, geopolitical developments, whispers of betrayal. You consider the long game. You analyze the structural integrity of your vast enterprise. You approve or deny the anointing of new vor. You ensure the Obshchak, the common fund, remains robust, its vast resources channeled to protect and expand the empire. You are a philosopher king, a master strategist, bound by the very code you uphold. You are the keeper of the tradition, the ancient laws. A procedural aspect unique to your rank is the court of the vor. When a grave violation of the ponyatia occurs involving high-ranking members, you convene the supreme tribunal. You do not preside, you are the living law. The accused, even an avtoritet, is brought before you and other vor v zakone. The accusations are laid out. The evidence is presented. You listen, your face impassive. There is no defense. There is only judgment against the code. You utter a single sentence, a verdict. He is no longer a vor, or he is no longer among us. The sentence is carried out without question, without delay. This upholds the sanctity of the ponyatia. This ensures the system devours its own imperfections. This reinforces your untouchable authority. The cost of this ultimate power is absolute isolation. You trust no one, not even your own shadow. Your life is a gilded cage. Every comfort, every luxury is a barrier, a defense. Your past, the hungry shestyorka, the brutal boyevik, the calculating brigadier, the strategizing avtoritet, has been burned away. You are pure function. You are the system. You have no personal identity left, only the mantle of the vor. You feel nothing, no joy, no sorrow, no fear, only the immense, cold weight of responsibility. The empire depends on your perfect, emotionless judgment. You are a god, but a god chained to his own creation. The world is yours to command, but you are not free within it. Somewhere in a forgotten back alley of Moscow, a young man shivers. His hands are raw, his stomach aches. He carries a small, suspicious package. He dreams of respect. He dreams of belonging. He has no idea what he's really signing up for. But he'll learn. He always does.